I know.
Is it Drag Race? Is that? Are we talking about the double Shantae? Are we going to go there?
Yes, let's talk about the double Shantae because we didn't talk about it last week.
For those of you in the know, Drag Race UK Season 3 is on right now. Lordy Lou, these girls, they want the crown. Do any of them deserve it, though? I don't know. I actually can't really, aside from Crystal Versace this season, who is too young to win. I'm sorry. She is very talented, can put a look together. The bitch's face is made of plastic. She's great, but I feel like she's going to have a lot of growing to do. She's only 19.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You mean to tell me she has that much life experience? Come on.
No, and she has all of the underpinnings and makings of a winner. A winner, baby. But there's something a little bit uptight about her drag. And it was the same feelings that I got when I was sure Brooklyn Heights was going to win. You know?
So, taking themselves maybe too seriously.
Maybe.
That's what it is. But that double Shantae between Scarlet Harlot and Charity Case. So I hated Charity Case's look. She missed the assignment.
Yeah.
She missed the assignment. The lip sync though was quite good. I thought. I don't know if it deserved a double Shantae, but it was a good lip sync.
No, you know what's really funny? I turned to my sister and I was like, "Oh my god, is this going to be a double elimination?" Both of them are not turning it out.
Yeah.
They're literally turning. Is anyone turning it out? Not really. It was kind of embarrassing to watch.
I just kept getting like vibes of like the Cheeto Tiger dancing on stage or whatever. Like with the cane and everything. It just kept I kept thinking about that the entire time. I'm like, I can't take this seriously. I would like to see her dance again, which I would bet dollars to donuts we're gonna see that bitch lip sync again. She ain't going to the final 100%. 3. But I would like to see it. I would like to see her do it in a way where I can actually like focus on the person behind. And I'm going to call it a costume because that was a full-blown costume. Like I could not focus on who Charity Case was. Yeah, I don't know. Scarlet Harlot, I have a feeling just by the editing that she's going to make final 3 along with Kitty Scott Claus. Just the way that their confessionals are going. I have a feeling Kitty Scott Claus, Scarlet, and Crystal Versace are going to be final 3.
Yeah. Oh.
I
really wanted
this season. I just don't. These girls aren't as heavy hitters as the last season of UK.
Yeah, when they walked into the workroom, though, I was like, "Geez, maybe this is going to be crazy." But now that we've seen a few episodes, we're really diving in. Like Victoria Green was kind of a disappointment.
Oh, Veronica Green.
Veronica Green.
I was kind of shocked at how early she was eliminated because last season she actually won a maxi challenge. I was like, oh, she's a threat, but no, clearly not.
And I thought Charity would be like miles above. You always need like a spooky abstract bitch, and I thought she was going to totally be like, Jimbo, the dragged
totally. Slut. Or Sasha Velour, or like a Sharon Needles type. I thought that was, but a Sasha Velour. She is not.
No, she's not. She's got a lot of rough edges.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that last Spice Girls look really just kind of was like, all you had to do was do the wig, and it would have worked. She would have done a scary wig. The look would have worked.
Yeah, she just, I think she's not going to go much longer, I don't think. Her and Vanity Milan are in trouble.
Mm-hmm. So I fully anticipated a double elimination.
But also they've lost so many queens already with like Victoria Scone going home from an injury. And they're and Rue, she's a businesswoman. She's committed to 10 episodes this season. The bitch has got to got to stretch the girls as long as she can.
Right.
So I'm assuming that's part of it.
Shoehorn someone in at the end.
Yeah. Like, all right, get off the bench warmer. You're in. Like, that's the kind of vibe I got from that episode.
Yeah. Okay. So today's episode, welcome.
To the #FVP.
I am your co-host, G.I. Jolie.
I am Harvey Brent.
And today, now that we're done dragging drag, we are going to move on to dragging to part 2 of dragging Marvel's MCU.
Who is going to Shantae stay and who is going to sashay away in this updated tier list?
Mm-hmm. So for anyone who has yet to listen to last week, please tune in to last week's episode where we covered pretty much all of Marvel's Phase 1 up to Phase 2. We ended off with Ant-Man, and it's going to get interesting.
These next films they're out for blood. They're out for the crown. There's a lot of heavy hitters in Phase 3, like a lot.
These are, we have the equivalent of Eureka breaking their ankle and coming back in the next season, Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have some weaker offerings, but hey, let's just...
you can just say Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's fine. It's you can call her by her name. So to start it off, Phase 3, another Russo contribution to the world. Thank you, Russo brothers. Captain America: Civil War. I like to call this one Avengers 2.5 personally. I freaking love this film. I don't know about you. Where are you falling on this one? You like it?
I love this film too.
God. It has. Proceed. Nope, go ahead.
It has everything. Friends fighting friends, lovers fighting lovers, giant Ant-Man, Spider-Man from the Sony universe. Black Panther.
I forgot this is Black Panther's first appearance. Yeah.
Yep. It has his debut. Jeez.
You hit the nail on the head with those first opening comments. The interpersonal relationships in this film are so freaking strong. Like, the writing alone is incredible. Who wrote this? Hold on. Who's in charge here?
It's another Joss Whedon joint.
Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely.
Oh, forget it. She's wrong.
Who they? The interpersonal relationships in this film are incredible. Like, incredible. Just... we literally would not be able to fill an entire podcast just talking about them because there's so much between Bucky and Steve, Sam and Tony and War Machine and Black Widow. Like, they all have baggage. They all have opposing opinions. They all are at odds with each other. It's incredible.
Even Steve and Tony. Oh, is the ghost drinking a soda in your home?
Ghost drinking a soda?
Yeah. Oh,
it's Jason.
Opening it. Okay. I was like, did somebody just crack open a drink?
No, we're filming right now.
Hello, Jolie. Are you?
Hello.
You can't see. Her screen's off.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were filming. That's why I thought it was just a phone call, and I got really close.
That's okay.
Well, you
that's
look like
fine.
you're out of this world, Jolie. I hope you're having a wonderful galaxy life.
I mean, we are talking about
You can cut
the
that
MCU universe.
He's like, you can cut that out. Sorry.
No, I'm not cutting any of that shit out.
Well, regardless, that was a big preamble. This is an S. I will fight anybody that says otherwise.
Same.
I don't even need to debate that. I don't even like to him and haw about that. That's an S.
Okay, she's an S. I just stuck it right there.
Yeah, I don't even need to justify it to anybody. Next is Doctor Strange.
Ooh.
Let's start with the positives.
Magic.
Magic, yes. We're getting into Thor gave us otherworldly. Doctor Strange gave us magic, which is, in movies, excellent plot devices, as we know. Good character arc. Him learning to deal with his baggage, i.e., body, hands, all that stuff. What didn't work?
Jewel of St. Thomas. Rachel McAdams. Sorry, girl. You may be the town I live in. FYI, FVP listeners. You may be a gem, but in this you are not. She just, and here's the thing, it wasn't her acting, it was just the treatment of her character. For some reason, they always like to slay like a love interest, like in a bad way. Treat them poorly, make them pine, give them terrible things to do. Like, the whole back and forth once Doctor Strange like got out of that car accident, the whole thing, like I would have never went back to his ass. Never. Not after what he did. No.
Patriarchy.
But checks all the boxes of an abused, emotionally abused co-worker and potential girlfriend. I don't know.
Yeah, the progressive in me doesn't like this film for that reason.
That being said, though, like Captain America, it was a very good like ABC of an origin story.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that taking it in, mixing it all up, and successful introduction of Doctor Strange, who's become such a key player from there on out. I can't see the screen, but I'm going to guess I'm going to go for B tier.
Ooh, let's see. I haven't placed it yet. Is this it here? Is that 2?
That is it.
Okay. I'm going to put it, yeah, I agree. It's a B tier for sure.
It's a B.
It introduces some really interesting things, like my decision to overlook the whitewashing of the Ancient One in favor of casting a woman. Because here's the thing, if you're going to make me choose, fine. As long as you misgendered the Ancient One, that's okay with me too. As long as it's Androgyno Queen King, Tilda Swinton.
We love Tilda.
Right? I can't. They can do no wrong. Tilda Swinton can do no wrong.
No. But you know what can do wrong? Our next film on the list.
Oh, sweet God.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Ooh. Not a strong showing.
Not the worst either.
No, not the worst. But it birthed a million Michael Rook, Mary Poppins cosplay looks. Jesus. What do we like? Practically nothing.
The whole father story, daddy issues, overdone. Call me when Corsair tries to take Cyclops into space and parent him that way. That's the father-son drama that I want to see. Great soundtrack. I guess Mantis is in it. We like Mantis. Kinda. She's kind of funny. I want to say C.
But is it better than Iron Man?
No, it's not.
No?
I think it's better than Ant-Man, though.
Okay, so we'll put it right in the center there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. All right, moving on.
Oh, thank God we don't have to talk about that one too long.
No!
Next, we have a Michael Keaton classic, Spider-Man Homecoming. I like this film.
Is this one Homecoming?
Yes,
small.
That is Homecoming. Yes. Yeah, I can see his dome.
I too love this film. It was near perfection.
Like, not that this movie can't help it, but it does have the best Spider-Man. It does the best of creating Peter Parker as, this underdog nerd, shorter than the girl he's interested in, really creating that, like, that dweeb that we love. They did a great job with him. Michael Keaton as the Vulture, fun. No offense to him. I wish they would have cast someone a little younger just for like longevity in case I wanted to use him again. But I know he's showing up in Morbius, so more power to him. It's good. I think it's like B, but possibly A.
Me too. I'm going to go with A, but better than Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would say so.
Yeah. And I'm gonna my hot or, but not okay. My lukewarm take is that Marissa Tomei is a great Aunt May.
Oh.
And everyone's like, everyone that I've read, everybody that I work with at the Comic Book Syndicate. I mean, not everybody, just Mike.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like her as Aunt May.
He's not that he doesn't like her, but he's a Spider-Man purist a little bit in some ways.
He likes his Aunt May decrepit.
Mm-hmm. In a library, in a dusty old library, barely able to see 5 feet in front of her. But hey, we all like our Uncle Ben dead, and for sure he is.
Which, okay, thank you, Spider-Man Homecoming, for not making us watch that yet again.
Yeah.
That reason alone should make it an A tier.
Exactly. Thank you, Spider-Man Homecoming, for not even freaking bringing it up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Honestly, it's been done to death. And that's enough said. Next, we have a Taika Waititi film, Thor Ragnarok. Also a very strong contribution.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Hello.
This is like Tron meets Star Wars meets Gladiator. That's what... Do you not agree? The direction behind this is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Cate Blanchett as Hela, I think is great, actually. I think she's an underrated villain, too.
Absolutely. I think it belongs in the A tier.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's better than Guardians. I don't know. It's somewhere around there. Yeah.
Yeah. Here. Do you know what? Based on the fact that Taika Waititi is an amazing director alone, and that he all but resurrected Thor from his dark world, I'm going to put it ahead of Homecoming.
Yeah. He wrote himself out of a corner, or his writers did.
He really did.
He really did.
It really, yeah. All right.
Okay.
I mean, there really isn't much else to be said. Everyone knows this is a fantastic film. So,
yeah, I don't think nobody's getting any arguments from me on that one. That's great. Next is another heavy hitter, Black Panther, 2018. I think this is a great film. Again, this brought us something new. It opened up the world. It brought in conversations about race, nationalism in a weird way. Not that we haven't heard about nationalisms in every film ever. But, a country like Wakanda with its, or I shouldn't call it nationalist. That's not nationalist. It's isolationist. This film, it's a strong one. And it's giving us Mr. Worldwide vibes. He's everywhere. He gave us the George Malahe. I think it's an A.
It gave us Michael B. Jordan in a cat suit as a villain.
That's A alone. He gave us male Catwoman.
But not, but no stinky Halle Berry vibes. No.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Okay. I can't even say anything else about that one because it's a great film. The soundtrack is bumping too. Oh my goodness.
Ooh. We also, do you know what? I almost want to bump it up to S tier based on that Oscar win.
What did it win an Oscar for? I can't remember.
I believe it was either costume. It was for sure costume design. I thought they may have been nominated possibly for art direction, and they should have won.
It won for best costume design, original score, and best production design. It won 3 Academy Awards.
That's it. S tier.
Damn. So yeah, that's a good one. I agree. I like Black Panther. Next, we have possibly the greatest film.
Okay.
Avengers Infinity War. Where do you sit on it? I actually think this is my favorite MCU film. Still.
Me too.
It's from start to finish, this one gripped me.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't been talking about the plot lines, but yeah, this was where are we here? Black Panther. Okay. So we haven't yet witnessed a snap. This is the snap.
This is pre-snap.
This is
Pre-bend. Pre-snap.
Excuse me. A tier. S tier.
I will fight anybody that says this is an S tier. This is an S tier.
S tier, better than Avengers, but not as good as Winter Soldier.
No. I think it gets a lot of points for ending on an unconventional way. The fact that it kills half our heroes. Mm-hmm. That's unconventional at the time. The entire film too, just like it grips you from start to finish. Like truly this film, like I felt the tension just like ratchet up at every turn. Like Thanos slowly gaining ground and slowly winning. But again, these Avengers films are only successful because of the building blocks that come before it. Do you know what I mean? Like it had again put a lot of that legwork. Thanos, we haven't talked to him enough, but he has really been a through line through a lot of the MCU films, and so they were able to hit the ground running at the start of this film because of the events of all the prior films. So they benefit from previous MCU films. But this film, I mean, it is what it is. It's a great freaking watch.
So good. And it's a heartbreaker. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. It's an S for sure.
It's an S. You know what's not an S? Yeah. You know what's not an S though is Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Correct. I would say that it is here.
Yeah, it's listen, the thing it does get right is how do you follow up Avengers Infinity War and still operate within the same universe? Like, and then you find out later that it's not. It's actually taking place before Infinity War. Clever or cheap, I don't know. But what they do is this film kind of lowers the stakes to a lot more of a personal story for Hank Pym and for Scott Lang. It gives us Michelle Pfeiffer, speaking of Catwoman. It's
speaking of good Catwoman.
Good Catwoman, yeah. It's fine. It's not. It's not memorable. It is what it is. I don't know. Do you have anything to say about it? Because I think I actually saw this one in theaters with you.
Yeah.
I think we saw this one together. I didn't dislike it, but it didn't grip me.
Me neither. And you know what? I wouldn't say it's a D because it was definitely, you know what? These Ant-Man films, I don't know. I remember just loving them way more when I saw them. And then now that we're ranking them all in the grand scheme of things, I'm surprised at where I'm putting it. But no, it's just not memorable. I'm also not like a fan of Evangeline Lilly.
Me neither. I don't know what to make of her. I don't know what to make of the Wasp. I still, after 2 movies and some Avengers films, she is such a big question mark in my head. I don't know what the hell to do with that character.
Me neither.
Or that actress. And I don't think that's a good thing.
Such weird things. Which, speaking of weird things, they really went in another direction with this plot line in Marvel's What If, but we're not going to go there ever again. Maybe I'm going to eat those words, aren't I? Anyway, we'll see what happens. Yeah, do you know what? We spent way more time talking about this and saying nothing than we did about like some of these other great ones. I think we should just move on and leave it at D.
Yeah, I agree. We're wasting time on that one. Captain Marvel, March 2019.
Ooh, let's see. Oh my goodness. I think B tier has become a place where we're gonna put correct. Like these are great origin stories. They don't stray from their origin story, but
I was thinking B as well. Yeah.
Okay, cool. But where on B? Better than Thor?
I think it's better than Doctor Strange.
Okay.
What's the one there? Is that Captain America?
It is.
I don't know if it's as good as Captain America.
No, me neither. And it's definitely not as good as Thor.
I mean, no. What does it get right though? It's given us Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. I think she does a pretty good job as Captain Marvel.
It's given us a really good Nick Fury too.
Oh yeah, I would say actually Nick Fury might be the standout in this film.
Mhm.
It gives us a young Monica Rambeau.
Yes, yes. And it gives us a potential open door to
Secret
the
Wars.
Secret Wars.
Totally.
So,
I think that's the most notable thing about this film, and that's what made me the most excited was like the ending of this and the post-credit scene. Um, I really like this film for that reason because I know it can lead to an eventual entire phase of films based on Secret Wars alone.
mhm.
Um, so I think B is a nice place for Captain Marvel for sure, for sure.
Okay, great. We'll leave her there. All right, next.
Avengers Endgame.
Mm.
It's good.
Yeah, it belongs with its predecessor.
I think Infinity War is better though. Um, I
Okay.
think Avengers Endgame's good. Again, some interesting unconventional storytelling. This is our first chance really at a time travel film, which I think is awesome. Like I read a fair bit online about this film, because I knew it was filmed with Infinity War back to back. I did not know though that it was going to be a time travel film. That's what kind of gagged me, and I was like, oh, this is great. Um, Unconventional storytelling, killing Thanos off in the first 25 minutes, if
Yeah.
that. Um, Gagged, gooped, shocked, living for it.
Mhm.
The only complaint I have about this film, and I don't know if they could have done anything about it, but when you reverse the snap and bring everybody back and all this stuff, there's so many Marvel heroes at this point that many of them were glorified cameos.
Yeah.
But again, maybe that's okay. It was such an embarrassment of riches that they were just all like mini chocolate bars, and I wanted a big O. Henry.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is this where we saw James McAvoy and the X-Men?
Quoi? No, he's not in this.
Where did we see them? Somebody slides a door open and they're sitting there. Which movie is it?
I don't know.
Maybe it's Spider-Man. Oh, do you know what? Who knows? Okay. Back off that tangent and back into the others. Yeah, I agree with you. Maybe it's a beat here.
I think it's better than B. I think it's better than Thor.
Yeah?
I think it's better than Guardians. I think it's better than Spider-Man. I don't know if it's good as Thor Ragnarok.
No, I don't think so. And I'll tell you why. The one thing that I can remember the most about the film is they're teaming up. They're teaming up. Let's just put it where it belongs, right here. They're teaming up and utilizing something that we saw introduced in Ant-Man and the Wasp was the quantum realm and that time travel. That was the part that I was like, not that I wasn't okay with it, but like the hijinks that ensued from it were like too hijinksy for me. It was
Yeah,
like a villainy, like a super cartoon caper.
I agree. Very Wile E. Coyote, Roadrunner realness.
Yeah, like, ooh, we only have one potion left. What are we gonna do? We'll send Captain America. We'll know what to do. He'll find his way back. No, he won't. Yeah, so
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. There's some hokiness to it. I think maybe the novelty of a time travel story within the MCU like really brought me in, but was it executed to perfection? No.
mm-mm.
No, ma'am. Um, Next we have Spider-Man Far From Home.
Ooh, girl.
Okay, this is what I have to say about this one. I like this film. I was okay. I know a lot about Spider-Man. I do. I do. I no. This is a compliment. Obviously, Jake Gyllenhaal plays Mysterio, plays Quentin Beck. It literally had me as an audience member tricked into thinking Mysterio was going to be a good guy. I was
Yeah,
actually shocked at the heel turn, and I know better.
right?
That alone, I think this is a high-ranking film. Like, it was a strong script. Um,
Absolutely.
it actually it hoodwinked me, and I know Mysterio, and I know him well. So I think it's an A, yeah. But
Is
sorry, what
it?
else were you going to say about it?
Oh no, absolutely. I mean, you bring Jake Gyllenhaal into my world, and I will uh, shower praise on you forever.
I'll drink his bathwater. Yeah. Well,
right? You put Maggie and Jake in the same movie, the world will snap and implode.
Aren't they in, no, I'm thinking Day After Tomorrow, but that's not Maggie Gyllenhaal. That's someone else. Yeah, no, that's a great film. The setting, the location, the gaggery at the end with J.K. Simmons showing up as
J. Jonah
J.
Jameson.
Yep, thank you, J. Jonah Jameson. The surprise factor, the excitement level of this film. It's a good film. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry, I'm just repeating like banal words, but I really like Far From Home.
It's rendered us practically speechless.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. I cannot wait to see No Way Home in December. But anyways, next film we have, oh my God, I'm just looking at the release list and there was literally a 2-year gap of no Marvel films. We have Black Widow. Pandemiana Grande. Okay, this is the thing with Black Widow. I enjoyed it. I think it did not benefit from being released after Scarlet died in Infinity War or End Game. That's the problem with it. It completely diffused the stakes. I think it's a good film. Great interpersonal family dynamics. It's a film about family, really at the core of it. Incredible casting with Florence Pugh as her sister Yelena. It has some of the wind taken out of its sails. That's all I want to say.
I agree. I would put this. It's not a total B tier, but it's at the very. I would say it's at the very top of the C tier, right here.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like I like that film. It was funny. It had heart. It had great action. I think if it were released before the two Avengers back-to-backs, I think it would have probably been a lot more highly regarded.
I agree. I absolutely agree. And there's a lot to love about that film, but there's also a lot to dislike. And that's what, for me, is sort of keeping it C tier. And part of it is David Harbour.
Yeah.
Well, I love David Harbour. I feel like the world needs to see my face when I say this. Sincerely. I love David Harbour, but maybe
he's a little too on the nose maybe with the role. Kind of the same problem as Mickey Rourke, but I think David Harbour's taking it more seriously, but it's still too on the nose. It's too hammy. It's a ham sandwich.
Ham, Sammy, caricature all the way. But
the way that Yelena and Scarlett Johansson play off of him, they do a good job.
Yeah. I could do without Rachel Weisz.
She was whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, so that's Black Widow to me.
Okay.
And then finally,
we
have Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Looking near the top there. I don't know if it's an S tier. Maybe. What are your thoughts on it? I like this film a lot.
I liked it more than Ragnarok.
Okay.
For now, I'm going to set it into the A tier.
You start. You go. I know you have a lot of feelings about this film. I love Awkwafina. That's all I'm going to say. Boom. Go.
Cool. I have placed it there. I want to put it right beside Black Panther because, oh God, I feel like I cried tears of sorrow, justice, sadness. Sadness is sorrow, happiness, from start to finish for reasons of it was funny. It was the movie that I've been waiting for all my life, but. That cannot stop me from ranking it where it should go. And while it was a really good movie, and they cleared up that Mandarin thing.
Thank you, Shang-Chi. You get points alone for that.
And Simu Liu is from Brampton, Mississauga, the GTA.
GTA. He's Canadian.
Yeah, she's from Canada. Super cute, great look. More GTA fun realness coming in this Marvel, but
he's a star.
Yeah,
he's a star.
He makes that movie. The thing that makes this movie not as great as it could be is when they take you into, I'm going to mess it up, the name of the land where they are.
Oh.
And they introduce all of the like the Chinese mythology and fable into the monster characters that they have.
Yeah.
That's kind of where it loses me, because I want to get lost in that storytelling, but I'm also still caught up with the fact that his father is hearing the voice of a dragon.
I know.
And trying to open that volcano because he thinks that dragon is his wife, and he's trying to free his wife. So, and then I'm still down a Fin Fang Foom road. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much going on towards the end that it doesn't make it a flawless film. It doesn't make it an S tier.
Yeah, I agree. I think the last act slips up a bit. I don't know. I love the mythology. I loved that. Oh my gosh, the soul eater. I forget its name now. The Dweller in Darkness. That's what it's called. Oh my gosh, and the Chinese, like the mythological dragon, the Great Protector. The mythology alone just excites me of where these films can go. Maybe it is an S tier, Jolie. I don't know.
Right there.
It's good though.
She belongs. That's where she belongs.
Yeah.
Not at the front of the pack.
No, but I would agree. I don't think it's top 5.
Yep.
But it's good.
Okay.
That's our list.
Ooh, that's our list. Okay. Oh, I feel so complete. So if you want to rip us to shreds, please send us an email. Our email is still open. It's fullvolumepod@gmail.com. If you disagree with anything, I'm sure you have. Any place, if you have some input, maybe, let us know.
If you want us to add in the Venom films, we're happy to put them right at the bottom.
We're very happy.
The Hulk needs some company down there.
Yeah, and so does Iron Man 3.
Oh, I meant Iron Man 3, yeah.
Yeah. She's lonely. She's so lonely. You can download our tiered list at online. We'll post it on our Facebook page and all of our socials, but we'll have it on our official website. It'll be available at www.comicbooksyndicate.com, as well as the video version of this and part 1 and every damn episode of the Full Volume Podcast from now until the end of time, and even into the multiverse. So you can also listen to the audio version of this podcast anywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts. So that's Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon,
iHeartRadio. I always catch you on that one. I don't know why it's iHeartRadio. That's the one I remember.
I see it in my mind because the heart is there and I don't say it.
I think of the film I Heart Huckabees for some reason, and that's what's...
It's such a good movie. Now we're in movie land. But anyway, catch up with us in a couple of weeks when we continue to freak out about who has made the top 4 on Drag Race UK.
Drag Race Canada will have some input at some point.
Yeah, that's starting up very soon. We're getting a Celebrity Big Brother this year, which I am freaking ecstatic about, because who needs an All-Stars? Not me. After that last seasonal shakeup, did you see? I don't know that you watch Big Brother, but like, geez.
I don't watch Big Brother.
They actually cast Black people, and wouldn't you know, Black people play the game better than anybody else.
I'm happy to hear that.
Right? And they played,
I'm happy to hear that.
One of the best games in Big Brother's 20 million year history, including Canadian. So, anyway, I have been your thoughtful, generous host, co-host, G.I. Jolie.
And I've been Harvey Brent.
Just Harvey Brent.
Just Harvey Brent. And I say, well, until next time, you're going to keep it loud.
And you're going to keep it at full volume.
I will. Holla at your boy.
Bye.